What's up, YouTube world and everybody else? This is your boy Vamp Jackson from Pro Wrestling Uncensored, bringing you a couple news here. There been some releases today and from WWE, and there also been some releases from AEW this past weekend. To get started, WWE is continuing to par down their talent roster, announcing today that Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, and Lana, Buddy Murphy, Ruby Riott, and Santana Garrett have all been released. The 37-year-old Strowman was last seen at May's WrestleMania Backlash competing against WWE Champion Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat and had been involved in the Raw main event mix for several months. A member of the WWE system since 2013, Strowman is a former Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and two-time Raw Tag Team Champion. After a long absence following his wife Zelina Vega's release last fall, Aleister Black has finally made his return to SmackDown at the end of the month, following 7 weeks of vignettes, and appeared to be set to start an angle with Big E. On Twitter, he said the decision came out left field as they had just started his new Dark Father character. So I don't get that, like, why show all these promo vignettes and you was gonna release him anyway. Don't get it. Um, it was also reported last month that Vega appeared to be on the verge of a return to WWE. Please don't. But this decision put that into question. Aleister Black has been with WWE since the summer of 2016 and is a former NXT champion. He was called up to the main event roster in February 2019. Originally the mouthpiece for Rusev, AEW's Miro, Lana eventually transitioned into an in-ring character and has been involved in the women's tag team scene, most recently teaming with Naomi on Raw. The 36-year-old originally signed with WWE in June 2013, used sparingly after the Seth Rollins Rey Mysterio family angle came to an end. Buddy Murphy only wrestled 3 times this calendar year. The 32-year-old last appeared in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the pre-WrestleMania SmackDown. He is a former NXT Tag Team Champion, a former Raw Tag Team Champion, and a former Cruiserweight Champion. Ruby Riott was most recently seen on the May 28th SmackDown as she and Liv Morgan lost to Natalya and Tamina. The 30-year-old had signed with WWE in December 2016 and was called up to the main roster in 2017 after starting out in NXT. Santana Garrett was signed to a deal in August 2019 and worked sparingly in NXT with only 3 main roster appearances during that time. She was last seen in this year's Women's Royal Rumble. So that kind of like mind-boggling, like, why did you let Braun Strowman go? And why you let Aleister Black go? Why you let Ruby Riott go? Why? I don't get it. I don't get that for the life of me. Like, my opinion, okay, you put these guys in a match and everything, people are gonna watch. So they just let them go. I guess it's more budget cuts. I don't know, but you let some of your top stars go. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But moving on to AEW news. So this is what happened with them this past weekend. The AEW contracts for both Shanna and Awesome Kong were not renewed. Both were removed off the company's roster page over the weekend, raising questions as to their status. After not working for AEW due to the pandemic, Shanna returned last November and racked up a 6-2 record in infrequent appearances. She appeared once on Dynamite during that span, losing to Britt Baker, and was last seen working on an early April Elevation show in a loss to Layla Hurst. Awesome Kong made a surprise appearance in 2019 Double or Nothing as Brandish Rose added her to a 4-way with Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray. She competed 4 more times, racking up 3 quick single wins along with a Casino Battle Royal appearance. She's last appearance on a January 2020 episode of Dark, defeating Skylar Moore. Now, an injury update. Joey Janela took to Twitter the bad boy George Janela. This past Monday to reveal he is injured and is pulling out of two GCW dates, Global Championship Wrestling. Janela didn't reveal what the injury was or the severity, but simply said he was not cleared. He said he will not be able to wrestle for GCW for this Saturday Atlantic City, New Jersey show and June 19th show in Wyoming. He was 85% optimistic he will be able to work for July 10th GCW show in Texas. It is unknown when he was set to next work for AEW, but on this past week Evolution, he did an interview that appears to be leading towards a split with tag team partner Sonny Kiss. So prayers up to George Janela on a speedy recovery. That's what's going on with him. Shanna and Awesome Kong contracts have not been renewed, and WWE let people go like Braun Strowman and Aleister Black and Ruby Riott and Lana. So, do you think AEW is going to pick up any one of these guys? I'm pretty sure they should pick up Braun Strowman. That'd be a nice rivalry with him and Miro or him and Lance Archer. Aleister Black, that'd definitely be a good pickup, because just imagine the rivalries that he could have with Cody if they go that way, or Kenny Omega if they decide to go that way, or it's other people that he could have a rivalry. Get a brain fart every now and then, but John Moxley. So there's a lot of potential dream matches that could be put, out of that situation. So hopefully AEW do look at those guys. I hope New Japan look at some of those guys too, because I really want to see them in New Japan also. Some of these guys might go to Impact. Impact been doing pretty good lately, so especially since they had that partnership with AEW, it helps them out a lot. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. But yeah, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to this channel. Click the bell so when I do videos, you'll be in the loop that I'm doing a video, that I already dropped the video. And also, I'm gonna put the description of Pro Wrestling Uncensored, the Facebook group, in the description box. Please click on that link and do the invite, and either me or one of my admins or moderators, they will invite you on, and once I see that I have new members, I will welcome you to the group. So that's pretty much what's going on in wrestling news. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep it uncensored.